Welcome back, everyone. So, Nightwish has released their first single from the new album, going to be titled Yesterwind. Really looking forward to the album based on what we're getting in their new single called Perfume of the Timeless. Now, singles are typically shorter songs, maybe 4, 5, 6 minutes. Nightwish has gone above and beyond and released over an 8-minute song, an 8-minute single for their new album. Now, I don't usually make reaction videos like this, actually listening to the song, so I'm really hoping YouTube doesn't take it down or something, but I'm going to give it a whirl. I think as long as I keep the monetization off, I should be okay, but who knows if this video goes up and then it gets taken down, maybe we'll just have to settle for an analysis of the song versus a reaction, but I thought it would be cool to actually give a live reaction. So let's get right into it. Perfume of the Timeless, off of the new Nightwish album that's going to be called Yesterwind. So we'll probably maybe skip around the song a little bit just for the sake of copyright issues and all that good stuff. I don't want to, piss YouTube off too much. So I'll try to let most of the song play, but like I said, I'm not really used to making these type of videos, but I thought it would be cool to get my somewhat initial reaction. I will admit I've listened to this song 2 or 3 times already, but we're going to it's still really new to me. It's still growing on me, but it's definitely stuck in my head. But it's still fairly fresh where I think it's going to be a pretty legitimate reaction. So let's get into it here. Really loving the sort of Celtic Irish folk string section coming in here. Really awesome. Now, one thing you'll notice about this music video is that you don't see the band members actually playing, but there's clips of at least most of the band members in here. Conceptually, just really cool, really digging, the vision that they've got for this. And like I said, the beginning of this song is just really catchy. It's really captivating. It's going to be epic. Definitely encourage you all to read that little intro. I'm not sure how this text is going to transpire in the song. Maybe this is just a feature of the video. Like, I'm not sure if these lyrics that they're showing here are actually in the song or if this is just a feature they're putting on for the video. But I'm sure it's thematically related to the song, obviously. So that obviously is the first section of the song. Now we're really getting into sort of the meat and the potatoes of the song. But the chorus actually doesn't occur until I think the 2 or 3 minute mark. So let's get into it. There seems to be somewhat of a nautical theme, being in the water. And I think it's sort of interesting that obviously this whole album is most likely a continuation of Human Nature and obviously Endless Forms, Most Beautiful, which it's all encompassing and, definitely sort of encapsulates the history of the world, the history of life, and the history of evolution. But it's interesting that we're getting sort of this diver, and he's obviously in somewhat modern times, but it's maybe some type of metaphor for birth of life that originated in the ocean is kind of what scientists, have believed in the past. So let's continue on here. So they're definitely not holding any punches here. That's just classic Nightwish, just, down riffing on that guitar. Chun, 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 just really great drums, but it's going to be a slow build up. It's really cool that this song is heavy, but it's melodic, and they're not going all over the place. They're definitely constructing a beautiful, vast canvas for us with this song. Definitely got a sort of a gothic-esque key change here. And you'll notice that the way the song is structured, it goes from more like major parts of the song into minor and everything in between. So super cool. Now, I think it's unfortunate that I have to mention this, but there has been a little bit of backlash due to the way that Floriance's vocals have been mixed. Some people are saying that the music, the guitar and the drums in particular, are totally drowning out her voice. I don't think it's that extreme, but now that I'm listening to it with headphones, yes, her voice is kind of blending in with the music, which is not a bad thing. Maybe it's supposed to kind of sound like everybody's underwater together or something. But yeah, I definitely think they could have raised the vocals. I'm going to have to listen to it in a couple different platforms to kind of give my final thesis on that. But really enjoying the ghostly sort of skeletal specter-esque vibe that the band members kind of show up on camera. Like in the beginning, Tuomas kind of evolved into Tuomas. That was really cool, really unique. I'm really liking the literary themes. There's actually some images of Shakespeare and Charles Darwin that show up later in this video. So although I've been kind of somewhat of a harsh critic of the new direction of the Nightwish, lyrically, their new direction, I'm still on board with it. I still appreciate it. And I think this one is going to maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just more accepting of it now than I was initially. Or maybe this one's, the whole album's going to add some different elements that they haven't really done thematically or lyrically, which, we can look forward to. So let's follow suit. So I think Floor's voice sounds pretty well mixed in this part, but like people are saying, once you get to the chorus, her voice is getting a little bit drowned out. Really loving that vocal line when she really holds that note and kind of goes into the minor tone or whatever that is. This sort of the skeleton of this song, or some of the tones and the riffs and the melodies, are very reminiscent of Century Child. And there was speculation that this album was going to sort of start to incorporate some of the older elements of Nightwish, but also they've still got some of the newer Celtic elements, which is cool. But I'm definitely getting sort of a dark thematic sound. I don't mean dark in a negative sense, but just more like the tritones. I'm sort of seeing and feeling colors of blue and purple. I don't know if you guys are into sort of musical, being able to see musical colors like that, but I'm definitely getting ocean vibes, nighttime vibes, and hell, the band's called Nightwish. So let's follow suit. So a little bit of the lyrical content is, I forgot what the first part of it is, but it's we are the cause of a million loves. We are the perfume of the timeless, the last sighs on a deathbed. So this song is definitely hitting me right here in my heart and my soul. I relate to these lyrics. Got a little bit of footage of Troy Donackley here, sort of like interacting with butterflies. Super cool. So now the song is going to get into this heavy part here. I should have gotten out my drumsticks for this one. Definitely getting my Yuka Navalian on for this, even though it's Kai Hato. So this last part of the song is sort of an acoustic outro featuring Troy Donackley on vocals. Super cool. We'll play the rest of it here.
We are their air dust on their palm. We are because of a million loves. We're the perfume of the timeless. Last sighs on a deathbed.
Definitely sort of that old school Nightwish piano song, or piano sound rather, that I really enjoy. So I think you guys get the idea there. Hopefully this was within the rules of transformative content, as we like to call it here on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comment section if you are down with this new album of Nightwish. I'm really looking forward to it, even though, you know, I'm sort of one of those fans that's in recent times sort of been divided by the middle, and I've always, you know, stated that it's not the quality of the music or the quality of the musicianship that you know, has ever been a problem, obviously, but it's just sort of the thematic lyrical direction. But, you know, I think I'm sort of maturing a little bit in my acceptance of this new vision of Nightwish. You know, I'm reading a couple science-based historical books, you know, so obviously, to make a long story short, Tuomas Halopainen was originally going to be a marine biologist. So I think it's important to mention that, you know, although he never really started with sort of the scientific themes, you know, I'm sure he had some of those. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. They've always sort of had elements of nature and evolution, stuff like that, but it was never fully pronounced and fully realized up until, obviously, Endless Form's Most Beautiful. But I am looking forward to the rest of the trajectory of this album. I think it's going to be brilliant. I'm really digging this song. I really love the chorus. Like I said, I don't really see too much of an issue with the vocal mixes, but except for in that chorus part. What do you think, Pete? So let me know what y'all think. That was Nightwish's Perfume of the Timeless from their upcoming album that's supposed to be released in September, I believe. So let's keep an eye on the new Nightwish record. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below, and we'll see you all next time.